Hello, we welcome you all to our CCET College Lecture Video Zone. I am very much happy to introduce our speaker of this session, Mr. D. Pradeep. He is a senior faculty of our Information Technology Department. He received his bachelor degree from Madras Institute of Technology, Anna University, Chennai, and his master degree from Einstein College of Engineering, Anna University of Technology, Tirunelveli. From 16th May 2012, he started his service in our CCT college. He published 3 research papers in national and international journal, 8 papers in national and international conferences. He has attended around 30 numbers of seminars, workshops and faculty development programs in various fields. His area of interest includes cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, database technologies, data mining and big data. Currently, he is carrying out research in the area of big data analysis and management.
Hi guys, welcome to the session. Today we are going to discuss about problem solving technique. So what is problem? As a computer guy, the client's request or client expectation is our goal. If I want to achieve the particular goal in the sense, I couldn't go to directly for coding. Before that, I want to do some pre-processing work. That means we want to create the logical steps to finding the solutions. So, problem solving technique give the 3 ways to represent the particular logical steps for finding the solution. The first representation method is algorithm, second method is pseudocode, and last one is flowchart. So all the 3 is well defined and unambiguous instructions for solving a task. For a particular problem, we can create a many number of different algorithms, but the programmer who going to develop the particular program, he can choose the best one for the developing as a code. First representation method is algorithm. It is a step-by-step procedure for solving a task. It is our general English language like representation, and an algorithm must be terminated after a finite number of steps. It may be the smaller amount or it may be the larger amount. It may either, that is, it's either 10 line of algorithm steps, or it may be the 100 lines, or maybe the 1000 lines. Whatever it is, it should be end up at any particular point of time. The input must be present before any operations can be performed. And our motivation of the programming is to achieve the goal. That means output. So after executing all the steps of the algorithm, at least one output must be produced. Next, pseudocode. It is the another representation method. It is short and readable stylish English language used to explain the algorithm, which is useful for the programmer to understand the general working of the program. It is reduce the way between algorithm to coding. The pseudocode is used for the programmers. It is used to give a structure of the program before the actual coding is started. And one thing, it is not a machine readable, and it is not depending on any particular programming language. It can be adapted for any programming language. Pseudocode representation have some standards. Here we want to discuss about something. For the input process, for the input instructions, we may use input or get or read These are the keywords can be used for the input instruction. For the calculation process, we may use the compute, calculate, increment, decrement, add, subtract, multiple, and so on. So we can able to use. And for the output instructions, we may use output and display. Okay, these keywords must be mentioned in capital letters. That is very much important. Next logical step representation is flowchart. It is a diagrammatic representation for solving a task. The purpose of drawing a flowchart is to make a logical of the program clearly in visible form. The flowchart is drawn using the different kind of symbols. It may be the process, dimensions, data, terminators, connectors, and flow lines, etc. Every flowchart should have a start and an end. And the direction of the flow in flowchart must be from top to bottom and from left to right. Here we want to mention some basic symbols. It's terminal symbol, input output symbol, process symbol, decision symbol, and connectors. And next thing is the control flow. So we know that in the logical step we have many number of logical steps are given to achieve the goal which is expected by the client. So we have a many number of steps in the sense in all the cases we cannot use all the entire 100 or 1000 instruction steps. Sometimes we may be skip a particular number of steps, and sometimes we may be repeatedly execute a particular number of steps. This may be occur during the programming. So that also handled by the control flow. So there are three kind of control flows: to make a choice, to change the direction flow, execution flow, and repeat the actions. There are three ways of control flows. First one, to make the choices, change the direction, and repeat the actions. First control flow technique is sequence. It is a very normal one. The instructions given in the particular algorithm is executed by step. That is, one after one execution is done here. If the first step of instruction is executed and then it moved to the second step, and after completing the second step only the third step going to be executed. So this is the thing, sequence control flow. Next technique is selection. The steps to be executed next is based on the decision taken. If the condition is true, one path is followed for the execution. If the condition is false, another path is followed. Next representation is iteration. One or more instructions are performed several number of times depending on some conditions. For a particular reasons, the particular number of instructions are repeatedly executed to achieve the particular goal or the portion of the goal. So the control flows sequence, selection, and iteration. These may be used by the need of application. Advantage of algorithm: it is simple to understand by all the peoples. Maybe the client can also able to understand the steps how to achieve the solution of the problem. It is easy to correct the solution steps of the problem. If it is independent for the programming language, it is useful to convert the programming steps to a coding. And next advantage and disadvantage of pseudocode. For the pseudocode, advantage is most easily modified one. If any instruction, if you want to change, it is very much easy to change the particular modification. Converting pseudocode to programming language is very much easy. It also has some disadvantage, that is, for the beginner it is very much difficult to follow the logical step in the correct manner. Next, flowchart. The advantage of flowchart is very clearly understand the logical steps in visually. If any logical mismatch can be identified, the modification also easy. But the disadvantage, all the advantages are happen only for the small and simple problems. If it is the complex problem, the flowchart is very much difficult to follow the logic. Thank you.